It would probably help if I had some sound on. That whole time, the music wasn't coming through. That's awesome. Feels like that's going to be the kind of day that we have. And we'll just go early. What the hell, right? It's not been a good morning. That's for sure. Good God. Good God. Anyways. We are... mother... Puss bucket. I am going to quickly take care of some auction house stuff on my Horde main and Alliance main. Well, my main is my Alliance main. So I will turn down the music now because it is too loud for me. There. Good morning, Zorts. Good morning. Hope you are doing well this fine morning. Although, isn't it a little early for you? Or are you like getting up earlier and then as soon as you come back from work, you go to bed now? So that you're up during regular daylight hours now. So what we just did, I didn't know that you could do this, but I thought the mailbox, the timer on it was based on something on the Blizzard side. It's not. It's actually based on your client. So if you reload the UI, you can get the next page faster than having to wait a minute. I mean, if it takes longer than a minute to load up your page or load up your UI, then I mean, I guess it's not the way to go. But generally, for me, it takes about 10 seconds or so because I have a lot of crap. But I had no idea that that was a thing. I learned something new. So this is my Horde main. That last night we just unlocked these Andalari trolls, so I don't have to do any other rep stuff on this character. It is just purely getting gold on this tune, and then playing it every once in a while, maybe doing some mount runs and all that. Actually, we might do a mount run on this character because I don't... Has this Nordain? No, we can't. Nordain has already done Blackrock Foundry because she has the skip. My main has the skip as well and has done Hellfire. I'm really looking forward to patch 8.2 because in patch 8.2 they fixed Hellfire Assault, which is the very first boss in that raid, so you can actually kill it on solo. Really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to being able to run that over and over to get the skip and the unlock so that we can kill the last boss. See, the thing with the mount being a 1 in 100 chance to drop, that's not a big deal because I look at that as, hey, I'm running the raid and I'm going to get gold off of the gear. Or I'll get some, I will get some appearances that I don't have or something. So it's not like a total waste of time. If it was a 1 in 2,000 drop like what it was before, I mean, I don't want to be there forever. All right, everything here we just spam in there. I know there's supposed to be a macro or something and I had it set up, but it doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. I think it's because I actually have something in my mouse wheel down button. Alright, we're gonna go here. Oh, well, why is that not on there? That's strange. Let's go to TSM. Groups. Items. Right. Wasn't on there. Add items. There we go. Go back to TSM. Go back here. Run another post scan. Sweet. Alright. And that is it for my main. Or my horde main. I keep saying main, but no. This was actually my original character from back in the day. Anyways. I've said that before. That's how you know you're getting old. You keep repeating yourself. That's how you know you're getting old. You keep repeating yourself. So Zortz, how's the Blood Bowl League coming along, sir? Blood Bowl League? So, we're not going to talk about spoilers. However, I want to make a comment about spoilers. So, I have not seen Captain Marvel until last night. I have not seen Avengers End game, and I have not seen Game of Thrones from last night. I'm going to watch it when we're done here. So, Captain Marvel has been out for like a month, right? So, I post on Facebook, Captain Marvel, okay, quote, Captain Marvel go go, end quote. That's all I did. And I had one of my friends from a long time ago. I mean, we don't really talk now. And he goes, don't post any spoilers. Okay, I get it. I get it. But dude, it's been out for a month. Okay? If somebody posts stuff about a movie that's been out for a month, I would be like kind of, oh well. But it's been out for a month. A month. A month. At some point that the responsibility for being spoiler free goes from everyone else to you, right? Like, oh, sorry, hitting the mic. Like, if it had come out last night and I watched it, yeah, don't post spoilers. But it's been a month. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Hello. Titanium bars. Wow. 47,000 gold. All right, man. This is awesome. So yeah, if somebody posts a spoiler for Avengers, yeah, I would be mad. If somebody posted a spoiler for Game of Thrones, yeah, I'd be mad. Because they're relatively recent. Like they're in the week. They're in the week. And I've been trying my best to avoid stuff, but I see these little posts every now and then where people are like like saying spoiler without context, and then they post a picture that you don't know what the hell it means. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's still a spoiler. Because eventually you'll watch the movie and be like, oh, douchebag, that's what douchebag was trying to post about. Get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So Captain Marvel, I feel, being like a month old, I kind of feel like it's beyond the hey, don't post spoilers thing. I just... And it's funny, and it pisses me off too, because I don't post stuff. So, like if I was a person that watched a movie and right away, like that very same week it came out, I post stuff, sure, get mad at me and tell me don't post any spoilers. But dude, I never do. And then dude's like, no spoilers. Go watch the movie. Get up off your ass and go watch the movie. If you don't have enough cash to go watch it, or you don't want to watch it in movie theaters, fine. If you're waiting for DVD to come out or something, screw you. You like spoil. Then you can unfollow or unfriend me because that's bullshit. You should not putting the onus on someone else. Your cousin likes to invent spoiler. Oh my god. See that would piss me off only in that you don't know that it's not a spoiler, right? Excuse me. There's some stuff we gotta watch out how high of a price we posted at. For instance, Corrupted Nest Guardian, Boom Boomy. I've tried to gift him this thing. And I can't even sell this damn thing, but I've tried to gift it to him. And I can't gift it to him because he's not on my realm. So, we're selling it. But I can't even sell the damn thing. And then there's... Where is it? Belt of the Guardian. Here we go. This one. It's listed for $245,000. No. The market prices and stuff. Oh, the 14-day price is $516,000. Can't load the TSM while I'm in combat. I'm not in combat. Thanks. Yeah, we're not listing it for that high. It never sells for that high. The only time this thing is ever actually sold is at 10,000 gold, which is fine because the minimum price, my crafting for it was 3,000. So we're still making like 6K or so. I just no. This price is no. We're listing at 20K, and because the deposit is less than a gold, so we can do that. All right, so we post. All right, and just got to be careful because sometimes it likes to post things I need for raid, because this is actually like my main. Okay. Man, what the hell's going on? Oh, is this guard day? It's guard day, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's guard day. Oh no, guard day's not over yet. Or maybe not. I don't know. But why? I don't know why there's someone here trying to fight and stuff. All right. Let's go do Pacifist. Pacifist. Passing Stone is a pacifist. So Passing Stone, we are level 41. I don't know if we're going to get 42. Depends on how much rest XP we get, because we're going to do our cooking, fishing, and probably just one run around New Tinkertown. I guess it depends on how much rest XP we have, right? If we've got... Well, oh yeah, we'll get 42 for sure. We have 50% rest XP. So maybe we'll just keep going until we use all of our rest XP up. foul shortage. Oh. Alright. Oh, again on the Juggernaut. I find it humorous that we have a pacifist riding around on a machine of death. Alright. Let's hope it's fishes for Squirky. Oh, God. Nope. Alright. Then... You know what? Let's head... out. Let's go fly to... we're gonna fly out to Golbalar. So I mean I know. So just talking about mod chat a little bit here. Like I know Stir is trying to make it so that she doesn't feel as bad. I don't feel like that should be the case. I think she's equipped a blue piece of gear. Own it. Yeah, it sucks. I've personally done it. Own it. Own it. Own it. And I feel like, and this is from somebody that's been around for a while, apparently. I don't know who she is. But there's lots of people I don't know, so you never know, I guess. But from what I understand, there's apparently some streamers are doing it now, so we're going to be getting an influx of folks that don't know left from right. Which, oh, that's awesome. So that little ditty that we just did there, where my camera went all over the place, that was my hand spasming because stupid. That's why, because stupid. We can actually still do Noble Garden, right? Because it's still going. Yeah, I would really love for people to read the rules and read the FAQ. And if there's stuff not in the FAQ and it starts to get asked a lot, then we'll add it to the FAQ because it's supposed to be frequently asked questions, right? That's the whole point of it. Like, dude, if there's something that's not in there, let me know because we can add that in, right? I mean, I'm all for lots of people streaming it. I'm all for large Twitch streamers streaming it, because I feel like that will get us some of the attention that I think we need and deserve from Blizzard to help us out and get a feat of strength. I mean, it would be really cool if they could do a game mode, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think a feat of strength would be good, but it needs to be done. It needs to be fixed for every expansion that comes out, so that it's not just, hey, you can get the Iron Man feat by hitting 120 now, and then when the level cap goes up to 130, 140, 150, it's still 120, right? Like that stuff needs to change. which means it's like, which means it needs some attention every time that there's a patch or fix or something has changed with the game. Moon Daisy, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. All right, one more. Where is this from? This is from Wrath of the Lich King, apparently. The main title. Sweet. Sweet candy. Alright, there's 5. Now, do we have to go... Oh, we just have to go back to him. Okay. So that's not as big of a deal. Let's hearth to Keranos. And then we can go and... we can go and do the Noble Garden stuff, right? Is it still a thing? Yes, it's still a thing. Okay. And on this realm, we really don't have to compete with anyone. Although, it seems like the eggs don't spawn... Oh, there we go. I have a miffed dog because his food isn't cooked. What? Yes, I make his food because he has allergies to something that... Oh, really? Wow. What would have happened if... I mean, survival of the fittest. What would have happened if he just grew up as a puppy and was out in the wild? Like, he'd be screwed, right? Oh my god. He's lucky to have you then. I've never heard of that, but on the other hand, I can't be surprised because as much as they say, hey, our dog food's supposed to be 100% healthy, blah, I mean, he'd be eating non-store-bought squirrels. I mean, but it's not cooked though, right? So, I mean, have you tried to feed him like a raw squirrel? Jeebus. But I mean, with how they make dog foods and cat foods and all that stuff, like, you know that there's crap in there that probably not the best thing for them, even though it's supposed to be good, you know. What booth allergy? What would not be? What? Oh, but the allergen wouldn't be there. Oh, right. Right. Got you. Duh. Right. I feel Moon needs to go buy a pellet gun and go out to the forest and set up like one of those squirrel trap camp thingies, and as the squirrel comes in to get the food, ding, and there's her dog food. No more cooking. And then she can get her aim will be really good for when these zombies rise, and we need to do headshots. You know, she'll be really good at it, because we are gonna need people like her. That's for sure. What are we? 4 times 5. Oh, that's 20. Yay. That was quick. That's what she said. So this year, I guess I am not getting the toy because I haven't even touched this on my main. I've been too busy with other stuff. What the? Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Can I sell this? No. Let's do later. Darkmoon Fair is coming up. We got 6 of these bad boys. That's awesome.
Hi, how are you? I'm doing great.
I bet my dog would love that. He loves to chase the bunnies. My aim is already... Oh, boy. Your aim is already good. Oh, man. So, I bring up squirrel killing only because... Like, I've watched YouTube clips of people killing them. Where basically they get hired to go out to someone's backyard kind of deal. And they set up a trap because basically the person is saying, well, these squirrels are eating all my crap. I need you to kill some. And so they just sit there and wait and wait and wait. And then the squirrel comes in, eat, and goes to like the squirrel feeder. And the guy or girl goes and ding, and they're out. And they go for headshots so that it's quick, right? The only reason why I know about that is because I started looking up why gulls are not allowed to be killed. And there was first a video on bird pests killing where like you're allowed to kill crows, right? Because crows are apparently pests, whereas gulls are not. Gulls are pests. F that noise, because they are. They're not pests. They are pests. It's just that you can't kill them because they look exactly like some of the gulls that are on the watch list, right? Like you're not allowed to touch them. Okay, fine. I get that. Like I don't want to kill the ones that are going to be gone soon because that's not my right to do that as a person. I feel, but these freaking gulls are pains in the asses. I hate them so much. I hate them. So I started watching these things and trying to find out why can't we kill gulls, and eventually it turned out to be it changed from killing crows to killing squirrels. And I just honestly, I spent a day watching these damn things. And I'm like, good Lord. Like, there's a lot of them online. Gray squirrels are mean and run the black and red squirrels off. They can also be destructive. I don't know which ones they were trying to kill on the video. I think it didn't matter. But these things were pretty big. God, I hate gulls so much. I hate them. Like, from what I understand, the issue with gulls is that they don't have a lot of areas where they can nest. Ooh, that would not have been good. And because of that, some of their population for certain species die off, or are really low. Hello, Rude. Good morning, or wait, good afternoon for you. But hello. How are you doing? So because, they don't really have a lot of places to spawn, nest, blah, 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 right? They're like, they don't have a lot of numbers, so I get it. But the ones that are around cities, I call bullshit. Those things spawn like there's no tomorrow. Yes, Kevin, stone facts. God, I hate seagulls so much. Didn't know I'd be hearing about seagulls this morning. Yeah, Gulls are the worst. They are terrible. They are flying rats. I'm gonna go get that one first. Knock you out. Pacifist gonna knock you out. Oh, and oh man, Pacifist gonna knock you out too. Let's go get this guy. I hate them so much. I hate them. I don't mind rabbits in my backyard, except that they just sit there and leave piles of poop. Like, what the hell, man? And we want to have, we eventually would like to have a little vegetable garden. So we've fixed our fences so that rabbits and stuff cannot get in. And that has worked for the last year or two. Now it's just a matter of building the garden, because we're going to do a little bit of work where we got to set up where we want it done. I don't know what we would grow. I'm pretty sure, like, I think we're due like carrots and cucumber and tomatoes. Although tomatoes are not vegetables, I know, but we lump them all in there. What else? I would try a watermelon again. My mom did it back in the day. Back in the early 80s, she was actually able to grow one. It was pretty good. It wasn't super sweet, but it wasn't bad either. I remember it. So it's possible. It's just we don't necessarily get enough sweet. Hey, oh, I think. Hey, we can go to Strathholm. Level 40. Oh, wow. Level 4323. 40. Oh, fuck. On our. Wow. Challenges. Pacifist. Character. We've unlocked. Strathholm. Warcraft. Also. This is the meaning of life. Okay, now we will copy. But we have not had problems with Twitter lately, so that's good. You only grow potatoes up there? No. Kevin. You're thinking about PEI, okay? That's all that they grow over there. I actually wouldn't mind to sell everything here and move out there. The population is it's funny. The population of Prince Edward Island, which is a province in its own right, a full-fledged province, has got less of a population than the town I live in right now. What the hell? How is this a province? I mean, sure. All right, just make anybody a province. But if that's the case, then why do you make like the Yukon one, right? Come on now, silly. Can't they only grow shellfish in PEI? No, you're thinking of Nova Scotia. That is pure seafood area right there, man. we're gonna go this way instead, which is a little bit different from our normal route. Although I'm sure Kevin says route, but it's a route. Okay, there's nothing there, so we're gonna go back so we don't have to go around the back side, yo. And just go around the front side. Okay, there we go. I was like, why are there no nodes? There's no nodes. So our current plan is that if we ever need to sell here, we are going to move further east, where we can basically sell our house and then buy a house outright, without having to have a mortgage. The problem is that it's a little bit further away from where I need to go to the hospital for my checkups and stuff. So, I mean, the checkups don't happen often right now, but in the future they will be. And right now it's like a 45-minute drive to go downtown. In the future, and if we were to move out east, we're adding another hour and a half at least on our trip, one way. And I don't particularly want to do that. The next closest hospital that could possibly look after me is about 2 hours away from there, which is almost the same, except that the hospital isn't the leading ALS hospital. So I don't want to go there. I want to go to the one that I know, that where people know what the hell I have and can deal with it. Or know what to expect of me. There's nothing you can really do to deal with it, but it's better to be closer to Toronto. Better to be closer to Toronto than not. But I think at a certain point, it's just going to be screw it. Done. Clear something. Food without a buff of any kind is okay. It won't give me flag. It's better to just avoid all consumables. Okay, so. Yeah, food is fine. Okay, if it comes with a buff, right click it off as soon as you can, and then you're good. But food's fine. If you're on Tin Man, then you can do food and you get a buff. It's fine. Buffs are fine on Tin. And I would say if that there is going to be a rule that we change on Iron that would have the least impact, it would be buffs. Trying, to get like a King's buff and stuff. But I think it's such an old rule that a lot of people would be like, wait, you can get buffs now? For instance, like in Legion, where, we're now allowed to pick specs because they were forced on us. It's like, wait, what? You can pick specs? Yep. Because it was such an old rule that, I mean, people knew, like, you cannot pick specs, you cannot get buffs. But yes, you can't get buffs. Will there be a contest soon? I cannot say. Yes and no. Because time is running out on something, and I don't know if there's going to be time to do what I need to do now. So, I don't know. So we're just going to keep doing this until we can get rid of our rest XP. Just put it this way, I am, if somebody were to ask me if they could run a private contest, I would say no. Not right now. Zorts, my friend, I need you to do the thing and the stuff. The thing we talked about, because I need to know stuff so I can go make stuff, because we're running out of time. So if I don't get stuff, then we can't do the thing. Because things have to have a certain level of I don't know, are almost ready. I mean, it's got to have a certain level of I mean, it's gotta look relatively decent, right? Alright, Earthroot. I don't know how many more nodes. 1400. So it looks like about 8 nodes. I will go on the Bloodthirsty and start killing the crap out of everything. If there's any rares, we should be able to hit 60. Unless LB kills all of our rares, which is possible. And we also do not have enough gold to buy our level 40 riding skill. We need 42 gold. We have 11. Oh, you can't see that. But anyways, we have 11 gold. Because we've been buying Darkmoon Faire stuff, so I'd rather buy that, honestly. I think at the end of this Darkmoon Faire, I'll go buy. I don't know. Hold on. Let's go this way. I'll go buy my riding skill, and then this stuff won't be so bad. Are you gonna do the classic WoW, or will it be more difficult than the current one? Well, it depends on what you're talking about. Am I going to do the classic WoW? I will have a character in classic WoW, but it'll be treated as an alt that I'm not going to devote a lot of time into. Because I played classic WoW. I've played WoW. I played WoW back then. I like WoW now. I much prefer WoW now. I will say WoW right now is not perfect, but neither was Classic 1.12 Classic compared to what we have now. No thanks. I like the things that we have now. I think WoW has some problems now, but I also think WoW had some problems back then. So I will have a character, but I won't be playing it like my main. Like my main is my main. I don't like to go backwards. I like to go forwards. Now, if you're asking about an Iron Man Classic challenge, yeah, it's up on the website. We have some rules, and I know that the rules say something about like no XP boosting our heirlooms, even though those things did not exist. Yeah, it's just a stupid line. It'll get removed. We need Blizzard to actually come out and say whether or not there's going to be an API. So the API did come out before 1.12 was out. So in theory, there should be an API for it. We shall see. We have not heard anything. The Blizzard folks that we know that we can talk with, like they cannot say anything. Like they're not allowed to. So either that means no, or yes, but they're having a hard time doing it or something, or yes, but they don't want to confirm because if something goes wrong, everyone's going to get mad. Which I think, I feel like it's more of the latter, where they don't want to confirm because they've confirmed stuff in the past, and then when it doesn't happen because things happen, people lose their crap. And Blizzard's like, yeah, we're not doing that again. We'll just come out with stuff when we think that we should announce it. Which based on how the players are, I fully agree. And hello, Clarky. Good morning or good afternoon or just hello. All right, let's see what we got. It does say that we have unread auction house mail. So if we have enough gold for riding, but not enough to buy another Darkmoon Fair quest item, then we will just go buy the riding and we'll change over to our Bloodthirsty. Afternoon? All right. Nerds are completely stable. Yeah, right. Right. Oh. All right, 241 gold. Let's see what we got here. We got 241. I can't sell that true silver shafted arrow. It just does not sell at all. All right, buy Darkmoon Fair. Let's see. Let's see if we can pick up another one. Would be nice. Nope. 299 gold is the cheapest one. Fallen Adventurer's Journal, which we don't have any, but we don't have enough gold for it. That is unfortunate. All right, let's go. Before we go back and try and do and list anything, let's go turn in the cooking and fishing dailies so we can get some extra gold there. Maybe that'll put us over. I kind of don't think so. I think the gold is like, what? No, actually, the gold would be at max level, right? Let's see. Final shortage. 55 silver. Yeah. Oh, you get the new episode tonight? All right. Well, I haven't seen it, so there will not be any spoilers because it's new. Now, if you're going to talk about spoilers for Captain Marvel, well, we just went on a rant about that earlier on in the stream. So there could potentially be spoilers for Captain Marvel. It's been out for a month. But for Avengers, no. It's been out for like a week, tops. And Game of Thrones, no. So we won't talk about those. I would say Captain Marvel was pretty good. I don't know. Actually, I think I was more hyped up by the trailers than the movie itself. I mean, I did enjoy it. I think what kind of bugged me the most is like they made the Skrulls, like in the trailers, they made the Skrulls to be the bad guys, which, listen, they are bad guys too. And in the movie, yeah, they were initially made out to be the bad guys, but then you find out they're not. And it's like, you know what? No. In the comics, the Kree and the Skrulls were both bad. Like not bad, but they both had reasons for doing what they did, and they were both being bad. And I never felt sympathetic to these Skrulls in the comic books, whereas in the movies, you're kind of like, yeah, you kind of feel sympathetic, and you feel like they're going to be taking over like everything, but no. So the movie I thought was fun, and I liked it. There's a lot of stuff that was really awesome. I really liked Brie Larson doing that role. I think she was a great fit. I think one of the things that I really liked about it was Captain Marvel. Not Brie Larson Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers. Monica Rambeau. Like the one that can turn herself into light. So I remember her from back in the 80s. She eventually turned out to be the leader of the Avengers. I know that eventually she got stuck in her light form during, I want to say, during the Inferno. During the Inferno summer plot thingy, right? So Zort, she makes an appearance, but as a kid, and she's not like Captain Marvel or anything, but she's there, and I feel like they're setting her up to have her own movie, which would be awesome because I really liked her. From what I understood after I stopped reading those, they made her change her name to Photon or something, which made sense because she can turn herself into light, right? And then I think they changed her name again into Spectrum, which is what her name is now. So we don't know what name she would use if she were to get her own movie. Just we know it won't be Captain Marvel, right? Because like that's done, and that's why they also changed her name in the comic books too. Was that Captain Marvel came back, and she was like, "Well, let me just change my name because you know." Okay, so we're gonna go get our writing because we're at 241. The cheapest item for the fair is $2.99. So we will just get our riding, which is 42 gold. Hopefully some other stuff will sell before the fair. The last time I read an Avenger comic was shortly after the Onslaught event. I did not read those, so I didn't even know. I had no idea. The last Avenger one that I read was 300-ish, where they brought Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman in as the members of the Avengers. So they got rid of the Black Knight, like they made him do his curse where because like if he spills blood with his blade, there's a curse on him or something. Dr. Druid, I think, was a bad guy and fooled everyone, and then I think they got rid of him. Captain Marvel got turned into light, like she couldn't change back or something. They're like everyone, like they just cleared everyone out. And I remember Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman were two members of the Avengers, and it's like, what? No. There we go. Yeah. So much faster now. They used it to reboot the Avengers. That's where, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go Hearth. And we'll log back in at 11, so in an hour. I lose my breath. Okay. Alright, we'll come back in an hour. I'll go on Bloodthirsty. So in an hour, dailies will reset. We'll go do the Noble Garden one again, and we'll do cooking fishing. I started collecting comics again, I would say in 2007, 2008. And they had recently done a reboot about a year or two before. And about a year after I began to collect stuff, this is actually when the new 52 came out for DC. So I started collecting those as well. I was never really a big Superman, Batman comic fan. Although except I had them and I knew of them. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy one over Spider-Man, because him, to me, I love him, man. Basically, about a year in, they went back to 1, and I'm like, can you guys stop with this crap? Stop with renumbering and going back. Oh, we're gonna go start the issue number 1 again. Why? It's stupid. Stop it. You're being bad. All right, let's remove all waypoints. We are going to actually hold on. We're going to remove all waypoints everywhere. Remove all waypoints, and now we're going to go add all rares in the zone. Let's see what we get. So the comic book guy that ran the store near, oh man, there's no. Well, if there's no Ionis, we might just go to Blasted Lands and see what we got there. I don't feel like running around all over the place, killing things for like crap XP. We are already gonna do that at level 6 at level 60. I don't want to start that now. No, Ionis is not up. Terrible. So the comic book guy that ran the store, why are you cutting all of your holds? So I had a whole bunch of comics that I would get them to put on hold for me every week, and I come in and buy them, and it's fine. So I'm like, well, because they renumber it, and they're like, yeah, but this is what they do like all the time. I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I think it's stupid. I don't think I should be looking for Spider-Man Volume 1. No, I should be looking for Spider-Man number 1010. It drives me nuts. Anyways, so I was like, no, I'm done. The only comic I get them to put on hold now is called G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. And it's specific to that one because that one is part of the original run that was done in Marvel, which was written by Larry Hama back then. And when Marvel decided to discontinue it, IDW bought out the rights to make G.I. Joe and make Transformers, and they hired Larry to come back and write them, and he's like, oh, hell yeah. So they're on 260 something. So those are the only ones I buy. I was buying Transformers because that was also a continuation until number 100, where they decided, okay, we're going to end our run, which is fine. I'm not going to buy the other ones that are reboots or this and that, because I kind of feel like they're retelling some of the stuff that they did before, and or they're changing up the histories and changing up the plots. Fine. I feel like sometimes they need to do it because the writers write themselves into a hole, and they might kill off a character that maybe they didn't really want to. All right, we're gonna go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, how much XP do we need? Oh my. Wait, 26,541, and I don't see Clack up at all. So those, so that's the only comic I actually buy now. And it comes out once a month, so I go there once every 3 or 4 months, and I buy a bunch of them. I buy like 3 or 4 of them. All right, how much XP was that? Oh God, 680. I'm getting headache. You're in the freaking eye again. Lord. All right, what is it? 25,861 divided by 680, roughly. So 38 kills. Oh, man. LB killed all my rares again. And I like the Marvel movies because, I mean, obviously they're not exactly like the comic books, because, well, the comic books have had years and years and years of stories and all that, so they can't do that. I understand. But they try. I feel like they try to keep it as true to the comics as they can. There are some exceptions. One of the biggest disappointments in a Marvel movie was Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3. Where they made the Mandarin be like a nothing character. And are you kidding me? He is supposed to be one of Iron Man's biggest foes. Come on. And they made him out to be like just a joke. That's the biggest issue I've ever really had with one of those. Is how they dealt with that character. Alright, we're looking for Ravage. This guy's gonna knock us back. Knock us up, Kevin. Here we go. Oh, we got knocked back. Oh, we didn't put our fort. Give us some fort. So there, we got some fortitude now. No Ravage. And I get, like, I'm not sure what's up with the rares. Like, the rare spawn timers out here are just garbage, I guess. We're being incinerated. So I don't think I'm going to be able to nap after the stream because I have a phone call with a PR firm for our walk to end ALS, because we were asked if we would like to be the lead family this year, because apparently raising money by streaming is crazy. Like nobody does that. I'm like, have you guys seen St. Jude's? Because St. Jude's, they raise a lot of money like that. Like, a lot. Maybe people don't raise the money for this particular charity, but which I think is the deal. But I think because of that, they were like, oh my god, raised how much? I'm like, well, it was $3,050 roughly this year. Little like 3,051. Last year it was 2,500. The year before that, it was like 5,000. It's crazy. So this year's 3,000, but Carrie hasn't done her stuff. Carrie usually does her fundraising about a month before the walk, and will fundraise up to our walk. So the walk is usually middle of June, so she's about due to start mid-May, so in a couple weeks. And then I hope she'll get us to the 5,000 mark, but we'll see. See, Carrie has no shame. Carrie will be like, give me money. I'm walking for ALS. I'm looking to raise cash. Give me cash. Me, I'm like, I don't like asking people for things. Good morning, LB. How are you doing? Yeah, I was on the computer, but I had Discord closed for a while because I was doing not podcast, website testing and updates and stuff. So by the time I saw that you guys had posted, I was like, oh, well, you were about to go to bed. I think Kevin was already gone. And no rare. The rares are not up today. Terrible. Oh, well, the big job is starting, which is good. No, you know what? Let's go look, see if the treasure chest is up. We've never found a chest out here. Never. Mamma mia. My God, we're gonna get incinerated. What is this thing here? Entropic. Oh, because I'm a void elf. So it makes us a little bit stronger as a void elf. No chest. Kevin went to watch the Games of Thrones. Yeah. Played Star Wars. So I've created a third character in that game, which is the Imperial Spy. I think I'm an assassin or something, which I thought was really cool. So because I'm free to play, I can only create four character. Sorry, I only have four character slots. I like the plot, that's for sure. I thought it was really cool. I don't think I'm completely done the opening intro scenario thing for it though. So I've done where I've joined this group to try to make them join us or make some guy help us, but then but then something happens where his son died and then we had to go kill him, and we're like, but wait, we were trying to get him on our side, now we gotta kill him. Yeah, it happens. Damn. And now we're like kind of buddies with the Chicky Poo that we kind of gave us like the dirty looks and stuff. So I haven't really gotten past that part yet. Played through most of Trooper and Caster Jedi. I think I've done the Republic Trooper. Is that it? And I think I picked Commando on that. And I'm pretty sure I'm done the whole thing. I think I have to go to another planet now, and I don't remember what that was. So Dreadscorn is probably not going to be up either, but At least we're getting some XP and getting ready. Oh crap! Getting ready for Outland. Although guys, we're gonna die. I feel like we could be in trouble here. Maybe not. Oh, let's give you some pain. Focus on you. You get a shadow word pain.
And you get a shadow word pain too.
Close to finishing it a couple years ago, then they just canceled your sub for no reason. What? Okay. Why would they can't like you didn't get banned or anything, right? Like they just canceled your sub? So you're telling me that if they didn't cancel your sub, that you wouldn't have been playing with us and raid and all that stuff? Really? Really, man? Because I can't even imagine how some of those raids would have gone without you. I always found it funny because back then people would be like, no, we got to do it like this, and then you would be like, no, this is how you need to do it. Oh, you were gonna play it anyways? Okay, good. No Dread Scorn. He's not even padding around. But we'll still kill this warlock. As soon as I heard Gnome Hunter, you had to play. What? Narixus, the Doom Bringer. I don't think I can get past this guy without pulling him. Oh, we did get past him. Wow. Wow. Wee. I wonder what kind of rep that we would need for that. Oh, you know what? It's probably going to be the rep for the new zone. God, another rep to grind out. Oh my God, it's gonna be, and maybe the new class will be cool. I don't know what new class could they bring in that would be like different from what we have right now? I mean, they can bring out stuff all they want, but if it's similar or almost the same to things that we have now, then what's the point? I mean, they could have come out with like a pirate class. Yar. But no, let's just redo combat, which I liked combat rogue. I felt like I was a slightly squishier warrior. Speculation frontrunner is a tinker. Yeah, but what would they do? Because if it's just a buff, like I've heard of them saying, hey, like we should have like a buff class, right? Sure, you're a bard, okay? Yeah, I get it. I'm not enthused about it if it was like that because I'm not a big bard fan. Assuming that guy took off. Alright, let's kill all the things while we have this debuff. Haha, I turned around just before the cast went off. Eat that. It's like mechs? I don't know. I guess so. I mean, that would be different. And you could probably have more than well, you gotta get out there in the rain. I'll be like, okay. Well, stay dry if you can, man. I mean, mechs, it would certainly be different from what we have right now, right? And I think mechs could apply to more than just gnomes. So I think you could have a human, dwarf, gnome, probably not night elf, Draenei? Maybe. Worgen? No. I can't see them being I can't see them being a tinkerer class, right? Or a tinker class. A tinkerer? It should be a tinkerer. Because you like to tinker, so the plural of being a tinker is tinkerer, right? Anyways, so I could see human, dwarf, gnome, Draenei, no night elves, no worgen, pandas, no, I don't really see them being able to do that class. Who else? What other races? And then when you look at the allied races, right? I would venture to say that the allied race equivalents, so the Kultirians, maybe. Because they would have like these little mini cannons and stuff. The dwarves, yeah, I could see that. What else is there? The Lightforged Draenei, yeah. And what's the fourth one? Missing one. Human, dwarves, Draenei, and Void Elves. No, I can't see Void Elf doing that. And then on the Horde side, Goblins, yeah. I mean, yeah. Orcs, maybe. Trolls, I don't think so. Tauren, no. Forsaken, yes. Blood elves? See, I'm not sure about blood elves. Maybe? And then when you think about their allied races, when you think about the equivalents, or I guess like the counterparts, we are close. We're 2% away, so pretty soon. So I could see some other races having that class, and I don't think that they would limit it to just gnomes and goblins, because I think I feel like yes, it made sense for demon hunters to be night elves and blood elves, sure, because they wanted to make sure there's one on either side. Fine, I get it. And it makes sense because lore-wise, they should be elves, right? Okay, fine. So maybe they don't do the new races, and they keep it to the old races, in which case, on the Alliance side, I would think you'd have humans, dwarves, gnomes, Draenei, that's 4. And on the Horde side, I mean, it doesn't have to be 4, but goblins, Forsaken, orcs, and blood elves. That's 4 right there. So I feel like that they wouldn't do just goblins and gnomes. And okay, yeah, this area is it's tightly packed with mobs. Just the way we like it. Okay. Let's do. Bring them up here. I was going to say, let's get this guy, because he seems pretty close. Kind of surprised he didn't come after us to begin with. Like we were fighting the other tree dude. Oh, cool. We got the debuff. Yay. I think I'd much rather have a Tinkerer class versus a Bard. Oh, sweet. There we go. I believe you can fly. Well, we're not not going to do that quest. I mean, we can accept it. But all right. Well, let's get the hell out of here. So okay. We need to list our quests. We are not falling into this trap. I did this once and at level 20. And yeah, I died. I red flagged myself. And I was really mad at myself. Really super mad. Okay. So we're at level 60. Let's go to our capital. I am a chipper looking one. And we will go get our flying. So we should be able to afford that. And we'll start looking at Outland. This is the highest I've ever got on Bloodthirsty. So this is completely new territory for me. So while we've built a classic rares add-on to show us all the rares that are in all classic zones, we do not have one built for Draenor, for Outland. Which I can't recall ever really seeing one for that. So it might be something that we build, and it might be a different add-on that we put up on the website. I still don't want to put it up on Curse. I've been thinking about putting it up as putting it on a separate page on the website itself, saying, hey, these things might help you as you level up. I don't want to put it on Curse/Twitch because I don't want to deal with the general public posting comments like the mark for this rare is off by 0.01. Because you know there'll be somebody that does that, so I don't want to deal with that. If a rare is off, which it has been, like off by a lot, let me know for sure. And there's times actually when I find that if the rare spawn point is off by like even 1, I'll change that, because I want it to be as close to where it is as I can. But when you talk about like 0.01, don't care. You can go to hell. People just man. General public, I can't. Drive me crazy. Welcome back, Clarky. So I did make an add-on for 2 things. One is Azeroth classic zones. So, for example, to show you rare spawn points. But it's only in the zones that are level 1 to 60. Okay? So, for instance, Twilight Highlands, we don't bother. Don't want to waste our time. Because usually I find that as you get into the 60 range, even if you're on a Bloodthirsty, the rares are significantly different after classic zones. So we'll see what we get for Outland. I have not touched that yet. I'm thinking about it. It depends on how much XP we get. And one of the problems though too is that the respawn timer on rares out here is not good. So while I think it would be helpful to have the spot marked, I don't know if it's really worth your time to go out to only look for that rare, right? The other thing I made was Void. Oh, it's not showing up because I don't have it loaded. Was a add-on that uses denotes that will show sweet. That will show you the spawn points for Void Talon portals. And I know that there's an add-on called Draenor Treasures that does also show them. However, they don't show all of them, and some of them are a little bit off. So what I've done is that I've gone and used the coordinates from the WoW Secret Finding Discord group. They have a whole list of them that are confirmed and not confirmed. And I've made an add-on that shows all the spawn points for the Void Talon. Which actually, you know what? After 11, after we do our dailies for Pacifist, we'll switch over to our Earthen Ring character, and we will. Oh, you know what? Oh, we need to go to. I think the mage is down here. We'll go and do a Void Talon portal run just to see if anything's up, because it is Monday, and servers will reset tomorrow, so Void Talon portals should be up. There we go. So this guy works, but from the last time I checked on Horde, he didn't work. There we go. Off we go. Off we go. Cannot take any of the quests. We just fly right through. Right, the portal was green, right? And then when it turned red, that was the Draenor invasion, right? I I think that's what it was. All right. Well, here we are. This feels really bizarre. Oh, we didn't even post our tweet. There we go. Let's go like that. Get more of our character. No rares, but we grinded away and got to level 60 on our WoW challenges. Bloodthirsty character. Definitely my highest blood ever. Outland is incoming. I am very afraid. I am. Warcraft. And we just copy just in case Twitter decides to fail. And it did not. Yeah, something they released in patch 8.15 fixed the Twitter stuff, which is great. I'm really happy with that. Okay, we're gonna go to honor hold. Nobody controls the buffs here, so oh well. Oh, fly up. So we need to be careful because there is an elite. So if people are doing the quest here, there can't. No, actually, no, not even doing the quest. There can be an elite demon spawns in one of these two things that walks towards the fight over there. You do not want to be around that, even on like a normal tune. Good lord, they will crush you. I really don't even know where the rares are out here. And I feel like I want to test some stuff out, man. It's just famous last words. Hey, let's try this. Famous last words, right? Hold my beer, I got this. Alright, we're gonna go in here and grab set our hearth. Keeper. Alright. Just looking up on Wowhead. Wowhead.com. Let's just go look at Wowhead. Because I think what we can do. I don't have it up there. Okay, only screen window. That's it, Wowhead. What? Wait, oh, shift. Yeah, that's why. Yay. There we go. Nope. Okay. We want to get a database of NPCs. Just NPCs. Right. Let's load everything up. Add a filter. Found in. Can we? I wish we could do all of Outland, but I feel like we're not going to be able to. I feel like we're going to have to pick the zone. Other. Yeah, see, it's going to be one of those. Legion. Is that Kultiris? Kalimdor. Eastern Kingdoms. Good morning, Timer. Dungeons, we don't care. Draenor, don't care. Battlegrounds. So wait, where's Outland? Oh, Zeldazar, Maelstrom. Raids. Pandaria, probably. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Well, actually, this is not too bad. So let's do Hellfire. Let's add another one. Found in. We're gonna do Zangarmarsh next. Zangarmarsh. We'll do all the zones. And I don't think we should do add it in expansion because I recall they added a bunch of rares after the fact. So I think I want to more. So, okay, I found in. And I can't recall what expansion that was. Okay, so Zangarmarsh, let's go start from the top. Another Storm. We got Blade's Edge. Then we'll go do Nagrand. Nagrand. And then we'll do Terracotta. Oh, we can't add any more. Awesome. We can only add 5 filters. Alright, fine. Let's do these, see what we got. And then we'll do rares only. You have Sko's stream on, and their raid has 9 warlocks. Are they doing the thingy? Your criteria did not match any NPCs, so there's no rares. Okay, let's do elite, rare elite. Let's see what we got. I guess they're doing the new raid, right? Do not match any NPCs. Interesting. Oh, wait. That's probably why. Because it had to be in all of them, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's just do rares. Let's see what we got for Hellfire. Alright, so there's 3 rares. Looks like, okay, this guy, and this guy. Fulgor. Oh, he walks around. Oh, he's one of these dudes. Well, good luck with that. Where the hell am I gonna... How the hell am I gonna put that on the Handy Notes add-on, right? Could be here. Could, like, I'm not gonna make a whole bunch of skulls. All right, let's see Mechthorg. Another guy that walks around. Jesus. And Voracum. Oh. Right. Alright, let's go look for that guy. They're trying to get the second boss. They've been stuck on 24.5. Oh. I honestly didn't think that they would have been streaming this new raid because I figured it was like just such a small raid that they didn't really care. Traveling rares must have been the thing. Yeah, in BC. Yeah. I mean, this one that we're going for right now does have 2 spawn locations, so that will be easier here, just below the text and there. So those will be easier to find. Although over here, I'm a little bit afraid because this is where the elite can spawn, and that guy is bad news. It's really bad news. Alright, let's see what we can get. Know what he looks like. We're all playing from home? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna quickly check the. Okay, 71.4 by 56. 71.4 by 56. Where are we? 71.4 by 56. So roughly about here. Yeah, it's not up. Okay. Let's go to the other spot, which is basically here. I kind of want to go and attack one, and if we die, we die. But I need to test it on a valid character, right? This is how we lose characters. Let's see if we can do it. Nope. Nope. Now, you would think on this realm, the rare should be up. Because there's hardly anyone on this realm. Which is why I picked this realm. However, that being said, we also did not see any rares show up for Blasted Lands or Swamp of Sorrows. Okay, I'm just 74 by 378. So 74. I'll go further south. Oh, 74 is this way. Sorry, 74. No. By 37.8. Yeah, these guys are not up. If this guy's not up, oh wait, 37.8. Maybe the Raiders take the day off. I mean, honestly, I really feel like my previous theory on rare spawns still holds true, where the instance may not because there wasn't somebody in the zone. It doesn't bother creating the instance. Or maybe the spawn timers don't start until somebody goes in the zone, and then the spawn timers start. So then you have to be lucky or go into the zone beforehand and get the spawn timers to start, and then go back in after, and then the rare should be up. It shouldn't be like that, because like we know that the instances are all up because we can fly between zones, right? So, oh, am I alone? Yeah. /who Hellfire Pen. No, there is somebody else here, level 80. So it's possible somebody else has killed the rares. It's possible. Possible. Okay, let's go to Zangarmarsh. And I will be careful when flying around in Zangarmarsh. Swords. Is it too soon? Is it too soon, Zorts? Okay, so there's the Bog Lurker, Coilfang Emissary, and Martikar. So the Bog Lurker is down in the south and possibly the north. Coilfang Emissary, oh man, they're all over the place. God. And Martikar. Ugh. Is another Boglash type character or mob. Man. hell is my thing? Where's the thing? I can't find the thing. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm better. Definitely a better day today than Friday, that's for sure. Friday, I felt like I was going to die. I mean, we could go down there and try and kill this damn thing. We're only level 60. It's level 70 plus. So we have 4,000 health. It has 45,000 health. It should be no problem, right? Easy. We're gonna go get the flight path for giggles. I don't know where to go kill in here. I need to talk with Nisi for a bit. And 5 Iron, because they both do bloods a lot, and they would have some great insights on grinding in Outland zones. You just hit level 52 on your Iron Man. I'm determined to beat this after I foolishly died in Northrend last time. Sorry, man. I mean, 52 is good. On Iron, yeah, it's harder now than it was before. It can be a frustrating thing, that's for sure. When you die to something silly or something that you have done that you're like, oh, why did I do that? Like, why? For instance, I back in the day when it was really hard to get a Death Knight out of the zone, I got lucky with a axe set drop that was like the best thing that you could get, and everything was going great. I got out of the zone. I was level 59. I was close to 60. And no, I hit 60. I got out of the zone, and I went to go buy my flying. However, I was going to go sell my rare stuff, but I accidentally... I thought I was selling my rare, but I was talking to the flying vendor, like the flying trainer. So when I was right-clicking the blue stuff to sell, I was actually equipping it, and I flagged myself. I was so mad. I was so mad at myself. I'm like, you idiot. Why did you do that? Like, you should know better than right-clicking the gear off. Or gear to sell it. No. Oh, God. Your ears are burning. You talking about me? Maybe. We're flying around in Zangermarsh, Zorts. We're gonna go... Where's the other one? Oh, it's up here. The Harborage.
We're gonna go to the Harborage.
I think Nisi grinds the bog people in the northeast. Oh, in this area? In that mire that's like all wasted now. Like there's no more water. Oh, freaking hell. Okay. I'm gonna go get the flight path, and then we'll see how that feels. Because we're gonna switch over to the Pacifist very soon. It's almost 11. We'll do the 3 quests that we can do, and then we will do we'll jump on my Earthen Ring character to go look for a Void Talon portal, and hopefully somebody in the stream can get it, because I would love to do to be able to help people get that thing. Help people that I know that would actually like it, and not be like, oh yay, you got the Void Talon portal before us. Yeah, like some people on a certain Discord server, they were not happy when I got the Void Talon before them. I can understand why, but still did not feel very good. Do the constant respawning Vrykul in Howling Fjord give XP? Yes. The ones that are fighting against what's the name of the town? Like the first town you get to by boat, right? That's just north. And wolves also spawn. I'm certain they give XP. The issue there is you need to be careful with getting the killing blow, because you may not always get the final hit on it, in which case you may not get credit, and then you'll start getting yellow flagged again. The other issue is that it could be like a Legion thing where for I'd say about 2 or 3 levels of Legion for my 110 guy, I spent at Azuna, where there's a fight between the demon hunters and the demons. On numerous occasions, the demons came for me, and the NPC is just like, "Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you got this." No, I did not. There was many times where I thought I was going to die, so you got to be very careful. And I feel like that zone, I know that I've had it where I attacked one and I dragged it into the town and nobody helped me at all, like nothing, and I died on a normal character. So I would be very careful on that, doing that. I mean, we could go there now, right? Because technically at level 60 we can do all that. All right, let's give this a go.
Let's try this.
Let's refresh the shield because it was about to wear off. Whoa, osmosis, and I don't have a kick. So what is oh, I should have moused over that. Whoa, screen captured. Oh, I'm unfriendly with Sporgar. I'm gonna get rep with them. Great, that's awesome. I mean, I don't need it now. Let's see if this guy will do it too. So I thought the osmosis thing was healing himself up, but it didn't look like he got healed very much. Okay, here we go. Osmosis. Yeah, leeched. I don't know. I mean, that's something we can try out in our next stream on Thursday, where we'll still have rest XP. Because we have a lot of rest XP right now. We have 96% rest XP, so we don't really have to worry about losing out. So maybe we'll do that on Thursday. Wow, he took the long way around. Oh, I did see his health go up by like a little bit. I mean, it did say it goes up every 5 seconds, which is a long time. Right? Leached over 5 seconds, so it's only 416 health. Let's see let's see how much health they have. 2.3k, and he's leeching like 0.4 over 5 seconds. Yeah, that's why we didn't notice a whole lot. It's because it's barely anything. let's hearth.
Hearth right out of there, ma'am.
Yep. Can't. So this is another issue I'm having. Mouth control. I dribble a lot more, and it frustrated the crap out of me. All right, let's just sell our crap. Yeah, like me. Yeah, we're keeping this just in case we die. I don't have a leather, I guess I don't care. Alright. So this one we're not going to equip, but I'm keeping it in case this character dies, and we can get the thingy. The appearance. Alright, let's log out. Level 60. Pretty good. Very happy with that. Pacifist. It's funny, my focus has been on Pacifist and Bloodthirsty for quite a while. And before, I swore I'm never doing those bloody things. They're terrible. They're actually not that bad. Although the Bloodthirsty now, because we're not really gonna have a whole lot of rares to kill. Man, I don't know.
Can I help you? Yeah, you can help me. Give me your gold.
Alright, we need... Okay, so we probably won't get enough to bring us to 43. That's 4... 5. We can count. 6, right? Yep. We can count, yo. Oh, I think one just respawned back over there. 7, 8. I guess I won't respawn. No. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind that. I'm seeing things. What were we at? 8? 8. Nove. 10. Alright. 11. Or as we say in French, 11. Just do kill quests. Stop encouraging me to do bad things, LB. 13. I remember one year it being so busy that I could just sit here and click here or here, and oh man, I got all the things. All the things. There should be. Oh, it's gonna be 14, right? I lose track so quickly. 14. This one's just out in the middle. This one, nobody even really tried. And this one, too. No one even really tried to hide it. Come on. I might need to kill your face, LB, telling me to kill things. The hell. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Oh, what? Can't carry anymore. I mean, I probably should have done this the whole week, and I would have had enough to buy the Hearthstone. Oh, it's BOE. We'll sell it, see if somebody else wants it. Actually, that would be pretty cool if somebody bought it. Although no, there's lots of them, so probably not going to sell a whole lot. Let's fly to Ironforge, and we shall. Mother, that hurts so bad, man. Got an email. No, I don't want to get emails from you guys. Come on. Hey, how's it going? We see that you've created some apps on our site. We hope everything's doing great. Yeah, guy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get off my lawn. Leave me alone. Okay? Crusty old man. Let's butcher songs. Alright, what do we got? Foul shortage. Alright. So we're really in the mood for chicken. I really hope we don't have to go do the Helmsbend Lake one again. Because there's two of them over there. One you have to douse yourself with blood, and then another one, or not blood, but whatever it is, to get the crayfish attached. Oh, sweet. Just got a fish right here. Easy peasy. I think one time we got it just on like the first cast. It was amazing. It was amazing. And if you play Overwatch, you'll know why that's funny. Amazing. Unless you really find it annoying, which I still laugh at you. May can be annoying at times. You know what one of the most annoying things is when you have a May on your own team, and when it counts, and when the timer goes off for you to start your match, the May on your team ice blocks your exit, and everyone's like, God damn it. You know? Like, come on. Don't ice block, like ice wall your own team. Jesus. Annoying as heck. Alright, go over here. We're gonna go to the library. Moon Daisy, are you here still? And if so, I want to ask you how things are going with your quest to fish up the ray. Did you get it yet? Because I haven't seen any tweet. I saw one tweet from you later on in the week, or like last week, and it was something like you were approaching like 3,700 or 4,000, or it was something really, really high, and you're like, I'm gonna kill somebody. But I don't recall seeing anything. 8,500. So is that what you're at right now? Like, you still don't have it? Because holy Jesus. My Twitter feed is full of my tweets. Okay. Because it depends on when TweetDeck shows it, I guess. You still don't have it. Oh my God. Like sometimes, like, it's funny. It's sometimes, like, I have some people on mute. Like, you're most certainly not on mute. But there's some times where I won't see tweets from certain people, even though I don't have them on mute or anything. And it's like, well, why? I wanted to show me every tweet. If I have you on follow, especially on my personal account, I have you on follow for a reason, right? And I know that on the regular Twitter app, there is an issue where it wants to default to the most popular tweets, but it's not supposed to be like that for TweetDeck. So I saw a post. One guy didn't get it until 13,000 casts and 50 hours. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't have to do that. All right, is that it? I think that's it. Okay, let's actually sell. No, he's a trainer. Let's go sell. Okay. We don't care about this now. These can go. I don't care. Cursed Rabbit's Foot. If you can get a Cursed Rabbit's Foot, I hear that it will increase your drop chances for getting that mount. No, it won't. You're at 20 hours of fishing. How are you keeping track of the hours? Like, are you looking at the clock, like, kind of thing, or is it something that something else that they built into Fishing Buddy? Because I'm assuming you're using Fishing Buddy as well to keep track of your casts. Oh, rarity. Oh. Does rarity have a timer too? Alright, let's sell. Oh, yeah, we're not. No, it's not. Really? And no, we're not going to sell that either. So we're going to hold on these. Dark Warfare. See if there's anything changed since we were last on, which is like an hour, but no, still $2.99. We do not have this one. There's actually two. Oh man. I'm really tempted to sell. Look at how high it is. I'm tempted to sell one of these ones and then go buy a smaller or go buy a cheaper one. But, no. Alright. So Fishing Buddy has a timer. I had no idea. Okay. We're gonna go switch to our Earthen Ring Horde main character so that we can go look for the Void Talon for hopefully somebody on the stream. Void Talon, okay. All good. Currently you're taking a break and helping kids with their stuff and looking at crafting supplies, okay. Oh man, I feel your pain. I think the most frustrating mount for me would have been the Lifebinder's Handmaiden mount off of Heroic Dragon Soul, like the last boss. And it was more frustrating because you couldn't skip, right? So you had to do the same thing over and over and over again. I kept getting the Blazing Drake drop over and over. Like, I've already got it. I don't need it. I don't want it. Get it out of here. Actually, no, let's use our Garrison Hearthstone. So it's in the settings of Fishing Buddy. It's funny. I sometimes don't use it because I don't bother to equip the fishing pole. I think the only time I bother to equip the fishing pole is on my main when I'm just out and about. But I have a gear set for it, and I also have a And I also have the gear set to change back in case something happens where I have to go equip my weapon to go and attack. Alright, we're outside? No, we're not. Now we should be outside. Alright. So we're going to use the... So this is the Void Talon portal list that I... Or add-on that I made. We'll show all... We decided to do all of them, so we will. So hopefully we'll get lucky. Somebody in the stream will get lucky too. You basically just need to get on non-war mode, like don't be in war mode, and get on Earthen Ring. If you don't have a character there, get on a Horde character, and I will invite you. Let's see if we got one. And that's if it's up. Sorry, that's what I meant. Nope. Whee. Jabberjaw. So I feel like when we get to Draenor, I feel like I'm going to give the rares there a chance to see if we can kill them. It's not up here. Not up over there. It's rare. Am I gonna scream? And no, I'm not gonna scream. So right here. Okay, now we're gonna go to the unconfirmed location because why not? Why not? And for folks that don't know, we're looking for a portal that spawns very rarely. It can despawn really quickly as well. It will spawn only... it will spawn up to... Like you have to wait 48 hours at minimum after a server reset for it to spawn. And you have to click it and then and enter a queue to go into this scenario to get them out. And you don't have to kill anything, it's just there. So it's kind of a way that they control who gets them out and fighting for the loot, right? Sometimes the portal can be hidden if you've done all the quests in a certain zone, so it's masked by phasing. So in these cases, it's better to go on a character that has not done any of the quests. So you can go create a trial character, go use the Ashran portal, and come out to Draenor and fly around. And the other major thing was that you should look for it on an RP realm, regardless of war mode on or off. But RP realms are important because they don't tend to get cross-realmed as much as a regular zone will. And when you get and when you're on a regular zone, you're cross-realmed with pretty much everyone, and you're all looking for the same thing. So you have a lot fewer people to compete with on a RP realm. War mode acts as a completely different realm. So war mode on Earthen Ring is not the same as war mode off. So I am on war mode off. So if you had a Horde character and I were to invite you to my group and you had your war mode on and you came out to where I was, you would not see the portal. So you would actually have to turn war mode off first and then come on out. It's two completely different realms. nothing. Nothing there. Oh, I think this is LB's favorite song. Right? Through the trees. Yep. LB, it wouldn't matter because RP is, I mean, technically, honestly, like, there's hardly anybody out there in RP mode anyways, but the hunters, like, that actually go out there to look for the Void Talon portals, they do go out in war mode to go specifically look for it, so you are competing against them. So I think that you would actually have a better chance at finding it with war mode off, because the hunters are looking for it with war mode on. I don't know. I think that a lot of the hunters, though, they tend to hang around Shadow Moon, because a lot of the portals are all up in kind of one spot, right? Whereas the other zones are kind of spread out a bit. I think Frostfire is maybe the exception to that. I mean, the 4 spots there are relatively close by, not quite the same as Shadow Moon, though. That's a very popular spot for looking for rares. And in fact, I would be surprised if we didn't see anybody there. So the thing with having war mode on as well is that you do run the risk of, if somebody from the opposing faction comes by, they can kill you before you click on the portal, right? So it's a bit of an extra risk, and I don't think I would do that. I think I would lose my mind if I finally saw the portal and I was on war mode, and then I got killed before I could click on it. Oh my god. But if you feel safe about it, I mean, go for it, right? If you go create a trial, sure, you're going to be at 110. Because I believe the trial characters are all 110. And even if you're on for like a minute or two just to check out the spots in a certain zone, sure, I think you would have. I think the odds are about the same anyways, because you're still fighting against hunters in war mode, whereas in non-war mode you're fighting against everybody else. But there's hardly anyone out here already. See, this spot and this spot do not show up in the Draenor Treasures add-on, since they've not bothered to add them. So that's one of the reasons why I created my own add-on. Here. Oh. I guess we're going to go do Spires. Spires of Iraq. So I think when we're done here, I think we're gonna call it. My arm's starting to hurt and it's giving me a headache. And losing the breath a little bit, so wouldn't mind actually trying to nap for a little bit before I get my phone call. I've been looking up all these different things that I was thinking of that my arm thing could be, and I'm grasping at straws. I'm trying to find excuses for why this is going on, and I'm basically avoiding like the facts, right? So just gotta suck it up and just deal, I guess. Foothills. I remember that there was like a bag up here or something. There's like one of the treasures here that you could loot that was it a bag? Alright, Moon. There's a treasure here or something. Maybe I'm confusing it with the ogre diving bag, which is in New Grand. Oh. Darkman Fair. Nope. Down into the ravine. Throat is like getting scratchy. Nothing there. And we'll try the last one. Wait, what? Oh, this was probably added from before for me to go kill Rukmar, which I already did this week. Right? Pretty sure I did. Ordain, Rukmar, yeah. Yes, I did. It's funny how it still showed back up. It should have cleared, because I'm pretty sure I went there before. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I'm so sleepy. As I drink a can of Coke. So my wife said she's going to go buy a can of Cherry Coke and also buy a can of Cherry Coke Zero. See if I can tell the difference between the two. And I'm like, okay, because I refuse to buy anything that's Coke Zero or Cherry Coke Zero. No, it's not Coke. I hate the commercial where it's like, oh, we nailed it, yeah. No, they didn't. I can tell the difference, and now we're gonna tell for sure. Now she just needs to go buy it. So she's going to go mix it all up and split it up, and so I won't know which one's which. I am going to be I will have some cucumbers on hand so I can cleanse my palate before I drink the two different pops. So I'll have a piece of cucumber before I drink the first one. Then I'll have another piece of cucumber when I drink the second one, and then I'll be able to tell which one. Now, I know I know that the cherry Coke that they bring up here is actually not made with corn syrup. I know that there's one in America where they make it with corn syrup, and you can certainly taste the difference. Like even the texture of it is different. The one that's up here is not made the same way, unfortunately. I like the American one for sure. Alright, we're gonna go kill Themidos just to see if we can get the pet and sell it. Pew! Nope. Oh well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nope. No portal. No portal. Alright, this is the unconfirmed. And then another confirmed location. This one here. And then the last one. So the portal will be visible up to 400 yards away, which is really far, so you don't actually have to go onto the spots. You can fly, you can kind of hover around and see a good 3 or 4 of them from this one, which is why this this zone is very popular for Void Talon portal hunters. Right, so the last zone we're going to is Gorgrond, and then we're going to call it a stream here, right here. I am starting to get fatigued. Okay. Seraphis linked me the Taliesin and Evadol YouTube video from this past week or something. And they made a point out of saying, you know, what, like, Blizzard, stop. Like, basically, like, why are you making a Thursday night event when there's already a whole bunch of other things being run, right? Yes, they're not Blizzard sanctioned. However, they are, because in order for you to get your party in the hotel, Blizzard has a deal set up where Blizzard has to approve the party being run there first before the hotel will even rent you the place. So Blizzard has to approve it. So they're technically sanctioning it, just not officially, right? They're not putting any money in, like to it or anything like that. But they are approving them. Having the Dark Moon Fair thing on the Thursday, like, what can they just knock it off already and go and back an official party on each night? Just do it up. Last year, I think, was the first year we didn't have a convert to raid party. Actually, no, that was supposed to be Friday night, but still, that was Friday night. Thursday night we have Wowhead and Combat 4, this dorm, which we will have again this year, and Taliesin and Evadol, or actually I think Taliesin was saying, go to the con, go to Con before the storm, and please go. So, well, they are clearly backing these things because it's like by the people for the people, right? I know that if Blizzard were to officially back it, there's some legal things that you kind of got to deal with. I know, but I feel like they could get it. Like, I think that they could tackle them, and I think that they would be fine. Taliesin? Oh, okay. Well, I call him Taliesin. Maybe because I'm confusing the name with the guy from Critical Role. But it's good to see backing like that, where you have a popular streamer or video maker that people watch give backing to things that need backing, right? Confuse that name with a Frank Lloyd Wright house. What's that? I mean, I've heard of Frank Lloyd Wright, but which house? So I took a muscle relaxant just to see if that would help. No, didn't really do anything. Seems like aspirin helps, but I've taken one extra strength aspirin this morning about 3 hours ago, and I'm already like, well, that's the name of his estate over by Spring Green, Wisconsin. Oh, okay. There's a rare. But no portal. Alright, last two spots. And then we're going to call it there. Okay. Last spot. Technically not the last spot, but it is going to be the last spot. No, it's not going to be the last spot, but I'm very doubtful that the last spot will actually have it. Portal. So the last spot we go to is a unconfirmed location that I think is bullcrap. His estate. Okay. Man. So the other spawn point is right here. It's unconfirmed. I don't believe that this is a spawn point. It's like in the middle of two subzones. No. I call BS. I were to say no. This is a big fat no right here. Anyways. Okay, that's gonna be it for the stream. I will. So Carrie does work from home Tuesdays now, so for sure Tuesdays are out permanently, or at least until Carrie changes her work from home day. Wednesday is our regular day off, more because I can get into some hospitals and doctor stuff without having to fight with anyone. Because usually the stuff that I need, everyone's busy there on Tuesdays. So Wednesdays I keep for me to do. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't waste it. I don't need to waste it. So that's going to be it there. So we'll be back on Thursday and Friday, as far as I know. Everything, unless I'm not feeling good. If I'm not feeling well, then I'll say beforehand. I'll do a tweet. I'll try and change the Twitch title as well to say stream canceled. I may not cross it out on the offline thing, but generally I will let people know if I can't. See, I'm running out of breath, and that's one of the things that's happening more lately too, is that I just run out of breath. So anyways, we gotta do some islands tonight. I already did my islands on my main, so it'd have to be on a different character. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did it on my main. On heroic, I think I did 4 of them. But I can maybe do it on a different character if you need a body. Otherwise, I'll see you all later. If I don't see you around, hopefully Thursday. If not, maybe around in World of Warcraft or on Twitter. Good luck with any mount hunting, moon. Good luck on your fishing, because Lord Thunder and Jesus by. And safe leveling on your irons and bloodthirsties and all that jazz. And see you later. Peace? Yeah, peace.